Did you know that the Plantation on Crystal River has recently finished a $3 million rejuvenation? Meeting rooms, guest rooms, the dining, and the lounge have all received a makeover. And if you hadn't had an opportunity to go by and check it out for yourself, well, you're in luck, because today on this week's edition of Chamber Chat, we are bringing the Plantation to you. So I want to introduce to you the general manager of the Plantation, Andrew Bartlett. Andrew, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Melissa. It's a pleasure.
We're very excited to talk about all the goings-on at the Plantation because you guys have gone through some great changes.
We have.
And we have a lot to cover. So let's go ahead and jump on in.
Sure.
Let's start a little bit about your background and what brought you to Crystal River.
My background, you know, I've been doing hospitality for the past 8 years. Graduated from the University of New Hampshire. Started my career in the spa world out in California at the Ojai Valley Inn and Spa. Came on board with the company that actually purchased the Plantation. In December, we purchased it, and we've been going through and rejuvenating the property. But that hotel company is called Scout Hotel Management. It was started in 2003. Basically, Scout is all about unique experiences, authentic locations, and the Plantation certainly fit that criteria when we were looking to expand our portfolio.
Absolutely. So this new management company came in, and where did we start? Where was the very first focus?
You know, there's so much when you're looking at a hotel that hasn't seen really any major improvements for 8 years. We started with the exterior, of course. A new paint job was necessary, gutters, all the things that you think about when you're buying a new house. We just brought it to the hotel level. And then immediately we went inside to the 196 guest rooms. We renovated those. Then we went to the public space, and we also made some improvements on the golf course.
Okay, so let's focus on that, because the Plantation Inn offers 196 guest rooms. There's also 8 junior suites and 12 villas. Let's talk a little bit about the changes that came to those individually.
Sure. We went through everything. The color palette has completely changed to kind of an old Florida feel. It's very eclectic, so it's not a cookie-cutter hotel room like you'll find in most cities. Brand new sofa sleepers to those, new furniture, all new flat screen TVs. Of course, we have wireless internet. So we really brought the Plantation technologically up to date, but as well as the bathrooms, the room amenities, new sheets, new beds, all those things that you're looking for when you want to have a comfortable stay.
So you've kept the old Florida feel.
Yes, the Florida charm is what we like to call it.
Absolutely, but brought it to a very modernized
Correct. Yep.
level of comfort.
Right. We didn't want to lose what the Plantation's heritage has always been. You know, it's been a getaway. You know, it's the nature coast. So we wanted to reflect that in our guest rooms, and we've certainly done that.
Absolutely, and I feel like that's the draw that brings a lot of our out-of-town guests to Citrus County, to the Plantation, is the beauty of the nature coast. You know, we've got the manatees and just the true old Florida feel. So it's nice to see that the Plantation still captures that. Now, I'd like to move on to my favorite part of the Plantation, which is the spa.
Correct.
The spa is an Aveda salon and spa that offers full service facials, massages, manicures, pedicures, and hair services. Let's talk a little bit about the spa itself, and who do you cater to? Is it just the locals or the guests, or everyone can come in and enjoy services at the spa? You
know, you hit the nail on the head. It's everybody. If you want to come in off the street, we welcome everybody to the spa. We welcome everybody to the Plantation in general, but it's such a great area for us to be able to say we have a spa. We have mothers and daughters coming in. We have men's golf getaways. They love massages after their golf games. So it really is, you know, all ages, people from all over the place. It's great for wedding groups. I mean, it's a really nice feature to have, and certainly the Aveda product has a storied history, being natural and holistic, and Angela Oliveira does a great job with us and working with our guests as well as the public.
Yeah, and the spa is truly designed for guests to come in and be pampered. It's got a very tranquil, relaxed environment. You don't really hear a lot of outside noises. Everything's designed so that when you come in, they focus on you and your needs, and provides a really great feel-good service.
It does.
So I think that is definitely a gem amongst others in the community.
It is, yeah. It's really unique. It's got its own entrance right off the main part of the building. So when you come into the driveway, you'll see the big historical Plantation facade, and it's right to the left there. So you can walk right into the spa without having to be intimidated by the front desk of a hotel and all the hustle and bustle. It really is a nice niche for us to have, and it's a great asset for the Plantation and the community. It really is a great spa.
The Plantation is also known for their golfing amenities, and of course, being in Florida, that's certainly a treasure. What can you tell us? Have any changes come to the golfing at the Plantation?
We have made some changes, actually. When we came in, the Plantation course has a great history. It just needed a little bit of updating. So the first thing we did, we went and reworked all the sand traps, the bunkers. We redid some of the fairways. We also leveled a lot of the tee boxes, as so often they get crowned after years and years of play. So we did quite a bit of work on the golf course, and of course there's still more to come. We have, an 18-hole championship course. We have a 9-hole executive course, so that's 27 holes, plus a golf school to go along with that. We have great affordable local rates. At $35, you really can't beat that. So the Plantation really caters to all ages as far as our golf course goes. It's not too long, it's not too short, and it's very playable for beginners to the professionals.
And you said it comes with some instruction too, if you choose.
Absolutely. We've got great PGA professionals. We got great greens. We also have tennis courts over there. So I mean, the golf in and of itself is a huge thing for our guests to enjoy, but also the public, which is great. It's great to have that right down the street and be associated with the county.
All right, so how often do you get out there on the golf course?
I try to get out there. I'm a hacker at best, I'd like to say. Usually once a week I'll get out there and play.
Good. Well, not only is there golf, but there's other recreation available at the Plantation as well. They can set up manatee tours, diving excursions, as well as fishing.
Yeah, we do guided fishing tours, which is something that we just brought, and our guests have absolutely fallen in love with it. We're looking at some of the local charter guides that we use. They're great tour providers. We do kayaking, we do canoeing tours, we do the snorkeling tours, we do Rainbow River tours, and we're open to the public. You can come and launch your boat just like you could at any other ramp in the county. So we do a lot of different things, and there's still some new things to come. Hopefully some paddle boards. That's kind of a trendy thing that's up and coming. But the Adventure Center, Paul Cross, does a wonderful job over there, and it really has activities for all ages, for the hotel guests as well as for people in the county to come and rent boats, john boats, fishing. And one of the greatest things when we do the fishing charters, you can actually bring your catch in, and we'll skin it for you, and we'll cook it right in our restaurant, which is another new program that we've just started. And getting into scalloping season, which is coming up, that's a huge thing. People will bring back their scallops and not know what to do with them, so we'll cook them up in the restaurant for you.
Wow, you can't get better than that. Sounds great. Well, when we come back, we're going to continue talking about all the wonderful amenities that the Plantation has to offer. So stay with us. We'll be right back.